Colorado Rockies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
John Jay is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Here it comes.
At the ball.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon gathers it in, and there's one down now. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Calhoun, a 32-year-old veteran. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Two and two the count to Cole Calhoun. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Cole Calhoun goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll Marte as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. very high. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Right side, but it's well foul. Ready with another 2-2. 3-2 now. Trevor Story will be next. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Second. The shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Tapia on at first. Nobody out. All even now. 2-2. Out to center field. Back goes Jay. Still ranging back. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Daniel Murphy steps in now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across two, both coming on this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Colorado. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled toward right center field. Blackman has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Previous history with German Marquez, he's gone 2 for 6. High and deep down, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
At the ball.
One out, nobody on. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1. Full count now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That is it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Eduardo Escobar.
Now here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Marquez.
At the plate now, German Marquez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Stephen Vogt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Up top, it's 2-0. Left side, but well fouled. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ahmed is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Gallen.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Gallen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One and one the count. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Standing in, Raimel Tapia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Raimel.
First offering on its way.
Tapia.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The batter,
ready to take his hacks again, Trevor Story, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Nolan Arenado would be next. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now is John Jay. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. grounder down the line at third. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Throw into second.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And there's ball 2 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Christian Walker would be next. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Skied down the left field line. Tapia's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back with more following this. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Nolan Arenado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
No, inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fouled away. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And that's the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three, 2.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The third baseman.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this throw gets away from him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Zach Gallen will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that's the 3rd out. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the D-backs 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
Second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping in, Tony Walters. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Herman.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Herman Marquez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
From the stretch. Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up over to the right side of the infield. Marte takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Peralta. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, John Jay. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Outside, that's a ball.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Looking to send him packing again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now batting.
In now, Ketel Marte.
Ketel.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. Through 5.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Leading up for the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two and one.
1 strike.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-0 now. A runner at second, nobody out. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jay has a read on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Jay. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Marte for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now batting, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jairo Diaz comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Diaz.
At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. McMahon fields it cleanly. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch.
Hey.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Two and 2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pilar. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 47 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Changes for Arizona. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 47. Now catching and batting 9, number 18.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Runner goes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jay on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher, number 37, Jairo Diaz.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Matt Kemp.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Trevor Story will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Calhoun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
So striding in, Carson Kelly, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, John Jay. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fouls this one off. Grounded to short. Story picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Diamondbacks down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Joe Mantiply is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Joe Mantiply.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Charlie Blackmon.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
The 1-0 home. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jay is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's set. Here it comes. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the belt, the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2. Ryan McMahon waits on deck. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
The batter, number 24.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The catcher, number 14.
So stepping in, Tony Walters. He flew out in his last at-bat. He waits. Now the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The set and the 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Rockies leave them loaded. but they still lead it 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the seventh spot, number 54, Carlos Estevez. Now playing second.
Settling in now, Ketel Marte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Estevez comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Hampson is under it. One down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Striding in once again, Christian Walker. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The third base.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. Ball too low for ball 1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Yency Almonte takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 62, Yency Almonte.
Tim LeCastro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tim LeCastro.
And that's in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really...
Oh, wow, what a stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Kevin Ginkel enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Garrett Hampson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 1.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. On the ground to third, right to him, and he's retired 1 away.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Ready once again, Raimel Tapia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Three and 0. Trevor Story is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ripped to second base. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So striding forward now, Trevor Story. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
Hit well on the ground to first. To second for one. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Diamondbacks came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Joe Mantiply takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the big 7 hits.